This is a quick video of a Deltin bastard sword that I have up for sale. Here's some specifications if you're interested. I was planning on doing a review on this sword, but it's so old that you can't buy it anymore or anything like it, so there wouldn't be a whole lot of point. But I'm going to make this video so that you can see some of the details on it. Now this blade has been modified. The handle is different, obviously. There's a pretty gnarly seam along the back of it, but it's actually pretty secure. The pommel wiggles around what I would say is about 1/8 of an inch in terms of turning either way, but it's actually still easy to grip onto. It looks nice, or at least I think it looks nice, and I think it could be fixed if it got hammered down a little bit better. I think the blade was also epoxied on. The ricasso was moved up, or rather the grip was moved up the ricasso, and when that was done I think the handle was epoxied on. That's why it feels so sturdy in the hand. The blade itself is an older version of a Deltin. These were made sometime between 1986 and 1995. This blade has a nice double fuller. It looks pretty cool in my mind. It has a big, hefty, hardy look in terms of its appearance, and the edge has really been profiled and refined. It's got a second bevel on it, but man does it look sharp and feel sharp and is sharp. Also has a scabbard. It doesn't fit very well and it's got a little bit of rust on it. To me personally, the blade isn't much to look at, but once you get it in your hand, it feels pretty darn good. It also has kind of this classic vintage look. Like, it doesn't have a whole lot of profiling or a whole lot of shaping in terms of the geometry of the blade. It's just a big, honking, double-handed sword. That kind of appeal isn't to be understated. It has its own charm. I did a few cuts on water bottles, and I wouldn't call the blade necessarily easy or nimble to move around, but for its size, it's still pleasant and easy enough to start and stop. The edge on it is pretty silly sharp, and I found water bottles very easy to cut, but I needed a more effective medium than water bottles to really show if it can cut, so I moved it to Tommy. And you can see that the blade, it really requires less force than I'm putting into it. Overall, I'm very pleased with it. If you have any questions, please let me know. Cheers and thanks for watching.